Okay. YouTube is back up and running over there. Yeah. So sorry if you gave you a moment there because I didn't really know. I didn't want to give you false information if it was going to be longer than a year. But yeah, this, if you're talking about tokens for this event right here, the Decade at Sea, this is expiring, and you will not be able to buy anything in this page after this time. So you have a day and some change, meaning that once you see 24 hours, then that's less than a day. You got the ship in 125 supers. To know I will spend what I have to this day. Yeah. My suggestion is the Kashiro is a pretty decent tier 10 cruiser. It's a long range cruiser, a lot of good reload rates, decent torpedoes and such, heavy damage torpedoes, but it is like a Zao or like an Omano, not Omano, a Yodo. It's a little weak on the armor, so be careful with it, but it is if you have enough tokens, it is a free tier 10 premium cruiser. It's still going to cost you 10,000 of the festive tokens. If you cannot afford the festive tokens for the ship, at least try to get your super containers. My suggestion is buy at least almost 100, but not quite over 100, and then buy the remaining if you can. Any of your unfinished collections, these are the containers for the unfinished collections. Bonus package basically kind of makes a tier 10 standard ship into a pseudo premium ship. Pseudo meaning that it will give you a boost in credits, commander experience, free experience, and ship experience, but it does not make it a premium ship designation. It just basically boosts all the attributes you would get out of a premium ship, but it's still a standard ship. That's what a bonus package does. If you don't know what I'm talking about, is that every tier 10 ship has ability to mount a economic booster premium right here. This one. So every tier 10 standard ship has the ability to put in a bonus package, and that's what that is. So you can attach it to any particular ship that you like that is not a premium, and you'll be able to get it boosted. I'm trying to find one that doesn't have it. I think I have a lot. A lot of my ships I already still have it. Oof. Oh, there you go. So normal price for these generally go for, I think, 10,000 or 7,000 something or so. All right, I'll put it on my S6. I just want to find another ship that doesn't have it. Okay, I guess there'll be an easy way to do this. Tier 10 standard. I have this for like all of my ships? Really? There we go. 4,800, sorry. It's equivalent to 4,800. So 4,800 doubloons is what that package goes for a tier 10 boost. Tier 10 bonus package. So if you buy that tier 10 bonus package, you can basically make a tier 10 almost like a premium, but not quite. It'll give you a bunch of it'll give you bonuses as a premium, but it will not give you the captain that can move back and forth as a premium. So what I mean by this is that, see, Cassard is a standard ship. Kleber is a standard ship. If I try to move a commander between these, it's not going to work. It's going to need retraining. But if I were to move it over to a premium ship, I will not need to be retrained for that commander. So even if you have the bonus package, it does not keep you from being able to exchange a commander out free of charge. Alright, so there's a small designation there. When you go through your filters option here, this is what's called a special ship. because tier 10s are not actually designated as premiums. They're a premium special, or special premiums. So when you actually go to tier 10s, you don't actually have any premium tier 10s. You do have tier 9 premiums, but in order for you to select a premium special ship for tier 10s, you have to do this button. These are special premium ships for tier 10s. I know, it's confusing it's confusing. But yeah. If you put that bonus package on a standard ship, it almost feels like it would be like a premium ship tier 10, just about. Alright, news. So we're going to be covering this on Wednesday, but make sure to go grab your free one-day premium. If we're looking at through the patch notes. So we'll be covering that a little bit on Wednesday. 10th anniversary voyage, you can still continue to claim your tokens here, voyage tokens. You can still turn them in for dubs or for steel. You can still do that. If you continue to get more new ships by the time that festive thing is done, you can still claim them here. So make sure to check on that again here, festive rewards. You can look through your battle records, and the blast in the past is rolling honorable service rewards. Anyhow, there you go. Okay, so back to the question though. There is an update coming up on Wednesday for Warships PC, and Thursday for European Union ships. These ships here we're going to be swapping out. There's a whole plethora of ships that are going to be rotated out. So these are going to be leaving on this next update, meaning Wednesday. These are going to be no longer available, or Thursday, depending on if you're on EU. And then these will be the ships that are arriving in the content refresh, basically. So it looks like the Kid's on its way back, Lo Ying's on its way back, and Belfast 43 is going to be available to pick up. West Virginia 41 as well, Sims. So these are the ships that are being removed on Wednesday or Thursday. These are ships that are being put in on Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah, very confusing, I know. Alright, and then if you have a little timer button, so that's what I was talking about. See this little timer button? Little watch icon. These are expiring soon. So that means this, yes, gotta use your, if you have Wishing War tokens, use them. If you have a Decade at Sea tokens in here still, you may want to use them as well. Otherwise, you're just going to get credit compensations. And in the name of tomorrow, this is expiring as well. Alright, so if you have any type of currency in these 3 events, use them before Wednesday or Thursday. The reason why I say Thursday like that is because the patch doesn't hit European Union until Thursday, but it hits North America Wednesday. Captain Morgan, invite sent. Does the Sim still have the built-in experience bonus nowadays? I've been told that it has some type of hidden multiplier for that. I was using it one time or another for ranked matches. It's only 50% showing here. And 10% for personal merits, and clan merits 5%. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. What are you running there, Captain Morgan? You want to run tier 10s? I've got to do 5 battles in this account, so anybody else wants to join us for some asymmetric battles, high tiers, North America. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Yeah, I think I've seen that too, and I think I used that for trying to do like ranked matches at one for another, just to try to cheese the base experience so it can have a higher base experience in ranked matches. But I can never really confirm it, if it had or not. I don't think I played enough battles for it. So I am missing 211 commanders. Received. Type unique. Historical event special. Special. Enhanced. Oh. Okay, I see. What about the unique ones? Oh.
I would never agree to this.
Потрясающе.
May the Emperor...
It is prudent to fall back.
Engage designated targets.
Nando.
I will have to refuse. I can't help you.
What the?
No, just no. Let me applaud our collective efforts.
I need to find a
Provide
commander
anti-aircraft fire support.
that we're gonna have on
Good luck, everyone.
as a base voice on Wednesday.
Enemy birds in the sky.
I cannot
Smoke.
have something super annoying
Set a smoke screen.
and yet
Message received and understood.
pretty generic
The planes are so annoying! Someone help!
and in English.
My stomach turns, my flesh creeps.
Let's give that a try, actually. Settings. Audio. We're gonna change it from extended to Dave Mustaine. There you are. Okay. And this is going to change every captain that I bring out. Oh, the ruin might be one of our bipolar ones. Captain's logbook, if you want to know where I was at. Captain's. You filter. German. Special. Where is ruin? Oh yeah.
Affirmative and ready to roll.
Hey George.
壊したくなるほど美しいですね。対空支援が必要です。私を舐めるな。それはダメですね。
Alright, we're good. Me and Captain Morgan. That's all we have for asymmetric battles at the moment then. Alright, so be it. Here we go.
That's it.
You would use Optimus Prime? Hello, Anvil Steel. Hey there. Looks like we got the western flank over here.
Enter the arena and hit the lights. Battleborn, ready to fight.
Playing with his commanders, yes. Yo!
Awaiting instructions.
Good evening. Danny Furkun, I think it is. Furkun. Danny, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. And Still, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, and Still. You actually have just about having a hype train there too. Appreciate the support. Thank you, and Still. Valorant is giving away 1 gifted sub for every 5. Sometimes it could be a 2 or higher. Small chances of it being much more higher too as well. At least there in Brazil it is night. Hype train. Oh, looks like we're in level 2.
There's someone back in the shadows.
Hello, Megalodon. Hello.
If you see me coming, run as fast as you can. Our ship is burning!
The voiceover is actually pretty loud, isn't it? I mean, we can change it over to Optimus Prime. Today, in the name of freedom.
Problem solved!
You say Bumblebee can get pretty annoying after a little bit?
Come dance with me.
Anonymous. Level 4 hype train.
Our ship is burning! See the thing in agony?
Level 18, yeah. If a treasure train comes around, maybe.
Critical damage to main turret. F is for fighting. Problem solved.
Ah. An inventor of the engine that bears name, Rudolph Diesel. Thanks, Eastern, for the 100 cheers. September 29th, 1913. Level 4 hype train. What is that, Gringos Man? What the? Corelli? Oh, it's Bark? The diesel engine. Yeah. How goes the ships? We just got done with the console. Now we're doing our 5 battles per account over in North America. If you would like to join us for any type of high tier grinding that you're doing, 9 and 10s, you're welcome to.
Feeling paranoid through enemy or false friend?
Maybe so close to the Navy 250, use the voice of the Statue of Liberty or William Halsey. There is no voiceover for Halsey Jr. We will be on the front page of Twitch on October 1st. October is also Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We are close to the 250 Navy. Yes, I was considering doing that. Got a minute left on the level 5 hype train.
Off you go! I can smell victory! You'll grow to loathe my name.
Well, the one thing is that you guys all know that I usually play ships with the extended part on, meaning that if there's a commander that does have an extension or special voiceover, it'll play. But I don't necessarily want someone to think that since we're playing German ships or something like that, and it's in German, they first hear German-speaking persons when we're not necessarily a German-speaking stream. So I'd like to find an English-speaking voiceover on ships that is not annoying. I do plan on being on my main account most of the entirety of the day. Meaning that while we're on the front page, I'll be on my CC account. One that has all the ships. I might actually consider putting a ship request in there. And the way I'm thinking about doing it is that it'll be limited to 1 redemption per person, and nobody can redeem it until the ship is run. So meaning that one person can redeem what the ship request would be, and then until I fulfill it, then the ship request is locked until I accept it. Now, we're going to be playing these type of ships in asymmetric battles, and if the ship request is lower than tier 6, then I will have to run it in co-op battles. I will not be playing on the front page or any random battles on the front page of Twitch. It'll be strictly straight up asymmetric battles, off-speedman scenarios. We'll be bringing people in from the community if they have a division request, and we'll be taking probably ship requests as well. That means that everybody else that is in the division with us may have to actually adjust their ships if we have a ship request come in as a lower tier. this started off with Anvil Stills, 5 gifted subs, thank you. And then also Chris with the 100 cheers, Anonymous with the gifted 5 gifted subs, Cheese Potato with the 100 cheers, C-Storm with the 100 cheers, Cheese Potato with another 500 cheers, and another 200 cheers, and a bunch of Valorant stuff. Thank you guys for the generous hype train, appreciate the support. Happy Monday, beginning of the week. Appreciate you guys being here. Welcome aboard. I was considering doing a Wheel of Tears as well. The other people playing with you have to also turn off National Voice, like it is going to come through their audio. Most people have their audio pretty well secured, that we don't really have a backfeed, if that's what you mean. No, everybody else's audio is going to be the same language as well. So when I change it here, and this goes for anybody else, when you change this to a particular audio, everybody's radio messages in the game, including yours, are the same person to you, not to everybody else. So everybody else's radio commands will be that particular radio voiceover to you. But that doesn't necessarily mean that everybody else has the same audio as well. So what I mean by this is that if I have Dave Mustaine on, that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be hearing Dave Mustaine from my ship on yours. But whenever you do a radio command that's not mine, I will hear Dave Mustaine. It's kind of like a all or nothing kind of thing. If you change the voiceover, all you hear is that person. All radio commands or everything are that too. When you change it to national, that means that any particular commander that another person is using, you will hear their voiceover. Anybody else want to join us? High tier operations, North America. Anybody working on anything in particular? I have literally zero missions to do until the next thing opens up. Even though I don't understand any English and use Google Translate, it's easier to watch the live here, besides running the risk of being drowned every now and then. You want me to wait for you to log in? Beer clock, or you want me to roll one? Did I hit the timer? I did. Oops. Alright, timer's just gonna reset. It's not too far away. Do you want me to, you want us to wait for you, Beer Clock Australia, or do you want us to roll one and pick you up in a bit? I'd love to, but your back won't let you sit on the PC for more than 15 minutes at a stretch. Oof. Sorry to hear that, Jeddick. Okay, invite has been sent. What do you want to run there, Beer Clock? By Wednesday, we will have all new missions and such, new dockyard missions as well. We're going to have this other tabletop thing that we're going to be buildings for the 250 anniversary. So there's going to be a number of things that everybody's going to have available again. Alright, did you want to run Battleship? Beer Clock? I was changing over to a cruiser if you wanted to run Battleship. That's what I was just now trying to do. I don't mind either way. Daddy Dog, permission granted. Welcome aboard, Daddy Dog. Dun 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 dun. Can't find your GK in the right mode. We're on asymmetrics right now. Unless we start getting more requests to join, then we'll switch over. How would you look for... I guess you can type it in right here then, right? So Optimus Prime.
Cybertron needs freedom. Affirmative. It has been an honor serving with you all.
You're saying Bumblebee gets kind of annoying?
Gotta run! You're number one! Whoa, 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 get out of here!
There's some other commanders out there that are different nationalities that do speak English. Just a matter of finding each one of them that are available.
Unexpectedly helpful.
I need intelligence.
Gotta admit, this was good.
Make it so. Provide anti-aircraft fire support.
Hang in there. Help is on the way.
Thanks, mate.
私たちの力を見
Man, that's rough.
私だって料理ぐらいで
Hell yeah.
Try to bear with our deficiencies just a little longer.
That could have gone better.
Back me up with some fire. Let's show them.
Ruby Monroe?
Dash it. I'm not letting this go. You're flying solo on this one. Stay sharp. Nice hustle out there. Time to show them who's boss. Make them sweat.
You want to give it a try? Ashley Violet, the streamer. Streamer number 5 going in. Ruby Monroe. That's gonna be down the list somewhere. Remember, we have 8 hours. Actually, 11. So we have 3 hours that we're gonna be spending before the stream, or before the front page. And then we have 8 hours on the front page. And everything that I've looked up says that you should really utilize the entire 8 hours on the front page. So we're going from 7 Eastern to 3 a.m. on the front page. You like the Jingles Hour? You want to do a different person every hour? Good. I can't find where this Ruby... Oh, there you are. Okay. Alright, let's give her a try. Hopefully you're good to go there, Captain Morgan and Beer Clock. We were on Russian Badger. Mountain Range. Paid to kill. Well, we got a cap points. Looks like we're on A duty. Let's see how this one sounds.
General quarters! Let's do this. Good luck, all. Thanks a million. You're a lifesaver.
Severe secondary is not bad for this op. Yeah. So if I put a ship request up, I'm anticipating a few notorious ships. I'm pretty sure someone will probably ask for New Jersey, which we don't have in the PC. Midway, New Jersey, probably Massachusetts, North Carolina, maybe Buffalo, Kidd. What are a couple of the other famous ones? We don't have the Solomons, but we have something similar to it. What would be some of the, I mean, obviously you're going to be probably requesting, you know, maybe some submarines. Carriers, I expect probably 2. We have Enterprise, yep. Enterprise, Midway, Lexington.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
I'm sure Bismarck will be requested at some point or other. Ah, yeah, Yamato. Yes, that's going to be a popular one. True.
Enemy cruiser sighted. Enemy battleship detected.
Oh, were the days where we could request Space Battleship Yamato? The song? Right?
Torpedoes to port! Hydroacoustic surge activated. Torpedoes direct front!
What do you mean by like pull each hour? At the rate of the asymmetric battles, you can generally get between 4 to 5 matches in an hour. So if we go the full 11 hours, we're looking at 44 plus matches. Oh, I see. So one ship for the next hour. I can take a look and see what the general consensus is of the ship that you guys want to see in chat, and if there's a majority or something, I can just kind of pull those options, and then you guys they can vote on it. You know what I mean? Like get a general consensus, get 4 different ships in the general consensus, and then put a poll up, and then whoever wins the actual consensus, that's what we play for an hour. Something like that.
Enemy cruiser detected.
I don't plan on like going through rounds as quickly as possible. It's not what we're doing. We need to spread out the energy.
Enemy battleship detected. Enemy cruiser sighted.
So I don't want to do something too extraneous right away and then become tired halfway through the stream. We need to be we need to keep the energy going, but not too much right away.
Torpedoes direct front.
We're not doing Phasma now. We're doing ships there, Green Ghost Man. Although it did say that
We're hull below the waterline.
You don't actually have to stick
quickly.
with one particular game. However,
problem solved, sir.
Warships is going to give me some extra codes for being on the front page. So I will have code giveaways probably every hour. It's 11-hour stream. I have some extra codes that they promised to be delivered before then. I'll be adding some more codes of my own because I'll be out of town in 2 weeks, remember? I won't be able to distribute codes after next week.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Oh, so you mean Captain Voiceover. So change the captain,
Enemy battleship
voiceover
sighted.
every hour or so. If we have enough Green Ghost Man, we can do Aegis, yes. But I suspect that we're going to have maybe 5 or 6 persons max, and we're just going to be likely doing asymmetric battles a lot.
Our victory is in sight.
Good evening there,
Our team
Katra.
has taken the lead.
Happy Monday. I don't think Katra means that she's taking off. I think she's welcoming. Good evening, Katra. Happy Monday. Can you play Aki yet? What do you mean by Aki? Which Aki are we talking about? A little last warning. Oh, the hybrid. What's nationality? Nationality? What tier? Wait, today's Monday. There's some stuff that's off of NDA today, is there not? There is some stuff that's off NDA today. It is Monday, before the patch. Let me go take a look. It's night for my lieutenant, thus my good night. I'm not going anywhere just yet. Okay. No, I cannot. Aki, the Tier 10 Japanese battleship, is not off of NDA yet. Alright, OSUSM and Scotty. Invites sent. No, I cannot play the Aki. It is not off NDA yet. In fact, I don't actually have any ships off NDA today. Now that I look at it. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, no. September 29th? Wait. No, I have Ocean off NDA. So I have Ocean that's off NDA today. This one. Defense? Defense is not not a test ship. Defense is out. Defense is out. Imagine running, naming a ship for just the ocean, the Audacity. When did it come out? Christmas. So you don't like Ocean because of its BS jet fighters? Oh, the de Havilland vampires. The de Havilland sea vampires. One attack flight. Okay. Well, now you got me curious. It's the only tier 10 with jets. What are the jet ones? These two right here. Oh yeah. Where's my other US flag at? There you are. US flag on a British aircraft carrier? The abomination. Why can't I ready up? Oh. Well, never mind on that one. Cannot run that ship in that battle type. It's supposed to be a tier 11 executive exclusive. OSUSM, are you here? Your invite has been sent. F-35s to be deployed. Oh, you're currently in or not? We can pick you up again then, I guess, after the next round then. Alright. Sky doesn't know.
Oh, shit.
What?
You had me jump on my share. Shit.
The soundboard scaring you?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Trap. It's a trap. Oh, fun. I like that. Let's hope our Laffy knows what they're doing.
British CV with US planes. Oh.
Action stations! Awaiting instructions.
Did you fart? You're displaced from the rest of the div?
Time to show them who's boss. Make them sweat. Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Bullshit. Three bullshits. 5.
Crazy Cursus, hello. Yeah, I was talking about a UK CV with US flags. But Cheesy Potato was saying is that both nations usually do run both type of aircraft. Rear Brent was the last to still operate F-111s. The Harrier.
Enemy cruiser sighted. Enemy battleship sighted.
So you guys did hear that right. When we have our stream on Wednesday, I will generally have a code giveaway about every hour, and we are not going to do the whole scrolling, shuffling thing.
Anti-aircraft gun cruiser.
It's basically going to be a
hydroacoustic search activated.
something you say in chat. You'll be entered in
We've
for like a
destroyed
token,
an enemy cruiser.
and then at every hour we're just gonna basically draw a token. Basically, you're just gonna have to be available in the chat to basically say something and claim it. Was watching the ocean get played a lot today. Super fast planes, yeah. Holy moly. What happened? What happened?
Wow.
Overlord Bo, what happened? Usually Bo doesn't raid out this early. I get a shout out for Overlord Bo. Anybody else know what happened? "300 feet off the ground. F-11 was a breakthrough plane, set the standard, returned to the fame in Iraq as a scammers scam. Sorry, scam killer. Still faster than some of our newer planes. Awesome plane, really. Have a good stream. Going to relax. Okay, there, Bo. Overlord Bo, thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. My name is Highfire, community contributor for World Warships North America and for Legends. Just got through with doing some rounds on Legends, and we're on the PC version of ships. If you're on the North America server and would like to join us for some asymmetric battles, let me know. There's an exclamation mark Q and space join. Overlord Bo, thank you for the raid. I hope the rounds went well for you, man, and hope the show went well. Welcome aboard, Raiders. Happy Monday, guys. Dead got badly focused by 5 ships at once. Yep. About to do the same here too if I'm not paying attention. Paying attention to Chad. Kyle the Weasel, hello. Hope the game is going well. I just would like to let you know your chat to take a moment to check out on a listeria outbreak with some Walmart and Trader Joe's pasta meals. Be careful. What the? Is Boise any good? Yes. For being a tier 7 American cruiser with the hip point repair, yes, Boise is really good.
Enemy cruiser detected. Torpedoes to port.
Well, I mean, if it's a premium ship, you really don't want to sell at premium ships. But if you pulled her, that means you're not going to get her again.
Main turret critically damaged. Enemy battleship sighted.
So you want to hold on to any premium ships that you might get out of containers. As long as you hold on to that premium ship, you will not get it again on any other random drop. Either super containers or Christmas containers, any of that stuff. So you want to hold on to even the tier 2 premiums and stuff, even if you don't plan on using them, just collect them. Kilo India Alpha, permission granted, welcome aboard. Hurricane, permission granted, welcome aboard. Good evening.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
I am kind of testing some voiceovers that I have. This is, I think, Ruby Monroe. Looking for English and not super annoying.
Enemy battleship detected. Enemy cruiser detected. Enemy battleship.
Yo, Valmer at the 5,000 cheers. What the? Out of nowhere, left field. And a resub. What happened? What? Oh.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Valmer rolls in like a wrecking ball with 5,000 cheers, a resub. I wouldn't be surprised, probably come around for the tip goal as well. Just kidding, I don't know if he's gonna do that, but. Hey, Valmer, thank you for the 33-month resub and the 5,000 cheers. Very, very generous of you today. After this round here, we'll go ahead and set up for a giveaway. You might be aware yesterday I am a little low on the giveaway funds. The money is being transferred to the account that I usually do giveaways with. We had a massive hype train that happened on Friday. Pretty much cleared me out on the giveaways. until
Anti-aircraft gun
the
cruiser
funds are
on
being
full
transferred
alert.
for the
Enemy
giveaway
cruiser
account, so
sunk.
I will have to give you guys
Hydroacoustic
an
surge
IOU
activated.
until at least probably Wednesday. And unfortunately, Wednesday is when those premium containers go down, so I cannot promise you premium containers anymore. I can promise you is weekend passes and 2,500 dubs like our classic giveaways. No, I'm not low on the funds and stuff. It just happens to be this Valorant stuff is just blowing everything up. You guys are a little too early for the hype train. You guys are 30 minutes early on the hype
Anti-aircraft gun
train.
cruiser on normal
That's it.
alert.
Oh, so Scotty just moving in right now?
Yeah.
This guy.
Captain Kangaroo, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. I should be really paying attention more on the game here, as we're about to lose an asymmetric battle.
Smoke. Nope.
Oh, can we get a shout out for the ruse though? Hello, Drogon. I'm doing well. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the raid. Happy Monday. You having a good start of your week? This is literally, I think, the second asymmetric battle tonight. Yeah. Frosty Tools is going to be under cooldown. Tequila! Today is Monday though, so it's Meatball Monday.
Fire alarm! We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Looks like you're staying live over
Problem
there.
solved, sir.
Yeah.
We're carrying right now, so trying to bring everything down. Realize I just got the cap points. I don't need to hold on to the cap point here.
Yeah, I'm dead. But he's dead too.
Our team
All right.
depends upon you.
Kansas, unfortunately, can overmatch my front in the Salem. So I need to get him down as quickly as possible.
The enemy is about to win.
Ouch. I don't really want to show too much broadside here because that'll hurt too. Alright, damage controlled. I don't know where the Monarch is. He's still over in C. Burn, baby, burn. Let's go.
All you need to do is head into a B cap.
Once I don't have the Kansas on my flank, sure.
Destroyed an enemy battleship.
Okay.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Sheesh. The Russo, thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. My name is Highfire, community contributor for World Warships North America and for Legends. We just wrapped up Legends a couple hours ago, not even an hour ago, and we're on the PC version of Warships. So if you're on North America and would like to do some asymmetric battles, let me know in chat. Also, welcome aboard. The Russo, hope you're streaming well. Hope the rounds went well. Welcome aboard. Thank you, guys. Need the B cap. Yep. Working on it.
Autopilot mode disabled.
May not make it in time, actually. I couldn't have the Kansas on my flank. You would have just wrecked my citadels. We might have this just in time. Maybe. Oop. Or I can just kill him.
Oh, there's a monarch.
Yep, 381s.
One sign up. You got extended by 2 minutes.
That's all I need is 2 minutes. Okay. That's what he said.
Get off my lawn.
Alright, if you haven't noticed the stream, there is a very big, generous cheers and such, so we are going to be sitting some time doing some giveaways.
Get off my plane.
Alright, we got giveaway time. Keep in mind, when we're going to be on the front page on Wednesday, I will not have those goals at the bottom. We are doing giveaways every hour. So if you want to support the stream on the front page on Wednesday, we are going to be doing a less type of like obtrusive giveaways, meaning that it's not going to be the full screen kind of thing like we're doing right now. It'll be more of like you enter in a phrase in chat, and then eventually every hour we just pull a random winner. So that way we can keep the flow going and we don't interrupt the actual gameplay. Alright, so that's going to be on Wednesday. So this is going to be for a weekend pass giveaway. Explanation mark Val in chat. Explanation mark Val in chat for a weekend pass giveaway. Why can't I type anything in here?
Whoop whoop.
Double L. Double L's. Double L's. Double L's. Double L's. Double L's. Double L's. Valmir with the 33-month resub and the 5,000 cheers to the channel. Oh my gosh, dude. Valmir, thank you for the 33-month resub. Welcome back, and happy Monday to you. Appreciate the support, and thank you for the 5,000 cheers. Welcome aboard, Valmir. Thank you for the 33 months, dude. All right, and your and in your name there, explanation mark Val, will be a weekend pass giveaway. You guys were trying to do a hype train. McEwen with the 100 cheers, Nabby with the 100 cheers. The hype train has already it happened before Overlord Bo's raid and also the Russo's raid. So unfortunately, I know what you guys were trying to do with the double raid and chaos and stuff on that, but the hype train was still under cooldown. And you still have about another like 20 minutes before you can do it again. I would need to do 1,000 times higher to beat yesterday. What, you mean our hype train that was level like 17? So, Thread, you guys are all talking on Discord. Happy times. Thank you, the Ruzo, for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Wonder if any submarines think Scotty doesn't know when sneaking up on them. There was a couple, I think, follows in there somewhere, too. Is Boise good? Okay, that's where I left off at. Alright. I sold your MDM and I was a new player, and you're regretting it since. Wouldn't be surprised to get the MDM back again, too. Alright, I have 41 entries. Wait, what's a weekend pass? 500 dubs and 2 days premium. This will be owed to you likely on Wednesday or possibly Thursday. I cannot get to it tonight, and the funds are not available until later because of business days. 10, 9, 8. There's an ad. We got a minute left on the ad. I'll wait.
Whoop whoop.
Is that an Iggly buff? Iggly buff.
Whoop whoop.
I mean, there was like a bazillion subs that went out
Whoop, whoop.
yesterday. If you're here and you're not a subscriber, I mean, jeez. There was a bazillion subs that went out on Friday. There was a bazillion subs that went out yesterday. Some crazy hype trains going on.
Whoop whoop.
We got about 10 seconds before the ads are over. OSUSM is available for asymmetric. Okay. Get you the invite here. Seastrom, you want to join us? All right, invite sent there. OSUSM. All right, 47 to be entered. 10, 9, 8, 7,
Whoop whoop.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck.
Whoop whoop.
Set Zuen, are you here? Oh, you are. Let's see you. Alright, you are a new winner, so I need some information from you. I'm gonna send you a whisper. Alright, I sent you a whisper. I need your in-game name and region, please. It is a new winner, yes. Thank you, Valmir, for the 5,000 cheers. That was very generous of you. Thank you. And McEwen and Abby with the 100 cheers. The Ruzo and Overlord Bo, thank you again for the raids tonight. Appreciate it, guys. And Valmir with the 33-month resub. Before that, we had Cheesy Potato doing the 200s and 500s for the hype train. Hello, Hook and Ladder. It's been a while. I guess I'm muted over here. Alright, looks like we're ready to go back into battle.
Yeah.
Proves that not just regulars get it right. Proves that new player or new viewers can actually win the giveaways. Right, exactly. Alright, Seth Zune, I got your information, thank you. A weekend pass is 500 dubs and 2 days premium. It'll be likely delivered either Wednesday or later when I get the funds to be able to actually fund it there. I'll send you another whisper when you check your email. When to check your email or to accept it, okay? Does not matter if it's caps. Yeah. It will not be delivered today. I checked it and I do not have the funds transferred today, so it'll be a business.
Action stations.
I'll check again tomorrow to see if it got transferred. Seth Zua, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard.
Awaiting instructions. Enemy force detected.
The Patapon hero? How you say it? Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard.
Okay then.
You may want to move your carrier probably north, because I don't think you can actually back up and not be spotted. Hello, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Just a reminder that Valorant is doing a +1 gifted sub for every 5 gifted subs. If you do 10 gifted subs, Valorant will add in 2 gifted subs, potentially higher than 1 or 2. That promo is still going today through tomorrow.
Too many AA boats.
Just get through it.
Trying to do.
Fire alarm! Enemy cruiser detected! Enemy battleship detected! Problem solved, sir. Hydroacoustic search activated. Fire alarm! Problem solved, sir. Enemy cruiser sighted!
Want to make sure we don't cross over the island because everything in the middle will fire at you. All right, Chris, take care. Have a good night. Alright, we're gonna have to use our sonar to pick up the ships that are behind the island. Keep in mind we are still spotted from the other side of the map. If we do not get over to this island, we can get smashed here. We have shells in there. Up.
Enemy battleship detected!
And a Mog might hurt here. Okay, not too bad.
gun cruiser on full alert. Hydroacoustic search activated. Enemy cruiser detected.
Okay.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
We got another Monarch and Bismarck back here.
Enemy battleship sighted. Anti-aircraft gun cruiser on normal alert.
I'll speak to Manto.
Hey, Pied Piper.
Enemy battleship detected.
Okay. We got another fire.
Can you finish a Bismarck on A?
Yeah, I can.
Yep. Oh. I can. I'll get the Bismarck on B.
Alright.
Oh, I got him, I think.
Abracadabra Disappearo.
Waiting for that Monarch to pop back up. Yep, sinking chips. Oh, he's still burning. I may not have to worry about the flank on this side here in a moment. Yeah, he's still burning. Oh, no, not anymore. Okay. So we gotta turn. Before he nukes my broadside. Just in time. Bye.
We've destroyed an enemy battleship.
And then the Richelieu takes the shot at
Cruiser
me instead.
detected.
Alright, now we should be able to move down to B.
Our team has taken the lead.
Dilbert, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. All right. GG's. What do I need? One more? One more. Oh. Well, apparently you're still getting some commander boosters there, Captain Morgan.
Yes, indeed.
we need one more round for this account.
The Thunder Tier 10, is it a steel ship?
No, it was originally a coal.
A cold ship?
Yeah, it was originally a coal ship, but it was too popular, so they had to remove it.
I think it's gonna come back.
It's gonna be extremely expensive coal if it does. Talking like probably like 400,000 coal.
Oh shit!
Yeah, because it's a really popular ship when it was out for coal.
Wait, when was the Captain XP supposed to end?
Were you talking about like the Discord stuff?
Yeah.
I think it was supposed to end like this month.
Oh, because I don't have it anymore.
Sir Snarf put in there a friendly reminder as the September draws to its end. October's 100% commander experience booster will only apply to players who are actively contributing to the Discord community before to September 30th, tomorrow.
Okay, so yeah.
10 p.m. If you haven't had a chance to provide some feedback or help another player out, now is the perfect time. That's what Sir Snarf's message was on the main Discord server.
I should be able to get it again next month.
Shinano again?
Yeah.
Alright. We go. Crash Zone Alpha. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yep. Pick a side somewhere, Scotty.
Alright.
I'm gonna hide behind some islands over here.
Battle starts!
The Borg.
Awaiting instructions.
Not the Borg Queen camo though, no. It's in a simulated camo. In a simulation. Mom over here is really paying attention. Anything Star Trek related, man. On it. Resistance is futile. Scotty, when you have an opportunity, can you send some planes over here so we can see some stuff?
Yeah.
I think the party is gonna be at B.
Yep. Got an Enterprise mouse pad.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Okay, take care. Have a good night. Thanks for watching from Brazil. Good night.
Fire alarm! Problem solved, sir. Enemy cruiser detected.
I realized my broadside was wide open in the middle group.
Nice.
Torpedoes direct front! Hydroacoustic search activated. Torpedoes direct front!
Oh, that might hurt. It is a raiding Monday.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Yo, Guppy with the raid. Thank you, McKeown, for the shout out for Armor Guppy. On top of it, man, on top of it. Well done, well done. Hello, Mo Manimal Problems.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Guys, if you're coming in from either the Ruzos or Overlord Bo's stream, another really competent captain you should probably follow is Armored Guppy. Should be at the top of your screen. If you do not have a white heart on there, click on that purple heart to fill in. Guppy is really close to 1,000 followers. We'll be doing a special stream when that comes around. So please follow my friend Armored Guppy. He's an IRL, real for life friend of mine as well. And plays ships. Thank you, Guppy, for the raid.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Streaming late? Well, it's what, almost it's 7 o'clock? Yeah, a little bit later than normal. I think you started a little bit later though too, didn't you?
Watch the cans. It's 0 o'clock.
Yeah, I am the only one up here. That fire on the Vladivostok, or restart it. Ah!
Enemy battleship detected. Enemy cruiser detected. Enemy battleship sunk.
You knew it was coming? Hook and ladder, hello, yes. Hook and ladder's back, I see him. Armor Guppy is also back here on Twitch, he's been here for a bit too. I can't quite do a full screen here because I'm about to lose the ship. Trying to survive on this side of the map here.
Fire alarm!
Literally holding down my mouse.
Enemy battleship detected. Problem solved, sir.
.38 away.
Enemy battleship foundered.
You're so close to 1,000 followers, dude. 38 away. That's crazy. Oh. Oh, hey. Thank you for the smoke.
Uh-huh.
Probably gonna get radared here, though. While I have this opportunity being in smoke from courtesy of Scotty, Armor Guppy, thank you for the raid. I hope your stream went well, man. Hope the rounds went well. If anybody has not heard of me, I am a High-Fire community contributor for World Warships North America and for Legends. Currently doing some asymmetric battles over in North America. If you'd like to join, let me know. And Armor Guppy, thank you for the raid, and welcome aboard, Ears. Let's go! Malfi.
Hydroacoustic search activated.
And one down.
Enemy cruiser sunk. Fire alarm!
Time for the tall one now.
Problem solved, sir. Fire alarm!
Oof, another Citadel.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Another one. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to dodge this torpedo. Oof. Barely. Alright, so Kansas, Veneto, Bismarck, Erzveld.
Main turret critically damaged. Problem solved, sir.
Gonna be doing a 10-hour stream and giveaway at 1,000. Nice. 10-hour stream. Ooh. Alright, thanks, Guppy. Hey, Guppy. Peak, Repo, Phasmophobia, and Among Us 3D are all on sale on Steam right now.
Main turret critically damaged.
Thread's been hounding us about trying to get together to do a Peak stream. Yeah, but all but Peak.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Mo man and mo problems. Did you just re-followed? You lost your follow date then now. Bummer. So you lost your follow age there for doing that. Twitch is considering doing an anniversary on follow, something like that soon. They're experimenting with it, kind of like a sub anniversary. There's gonna be like a follow anniversary, I guess. What if I told you I was never following? Really? Yeah, see, Guppy should not unfollow, or otherwise you lose that 10-year mark. Skinny bruv. Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Well, mo man and mo problems. Thanks for the follow. Welcome aboard, guys. I had a feeling that was going to come. I do need to get up, though. I've been sitting for, I think, 2-3 hours now. I do have to get off my ass for a little bit and stretch. I might actually have some dinner possibly ready here, too. So this round's going to go for a little bit more longer. I'm going to step out. I'll be back.
Our victory is in sight.
We win.
I'm seeing those follow ages there. I think account age is basically when you join Twitch. Yeah. I see them follow ages up there. Short Circuit with 11 years. Tom, Hook and Ladder with the 8.5 years. Deadlanny? Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Ironclad with the 7 years as well in there. I see it. I see some of you guys long-standing followers from before the Book of Faces day.
Alright, I gotta go.
Oh no! Alright, Scotty, GG's. Thanks for joining.
Gotta do some laundry.
We got a spot open for North America. Asymmetric battles if you'd like to join. You have an open queue, but just let me know in chat if you'd like to join some asymmetric battles. Try again there, Bombinator. I don't think the commands are like on a timely basis or something.
It's gonna be the last one for me. Hi.
There you go, Bomb. Now, this one only accounts for how long you've been following here on Twitch. So there's persons that have followed me on Twitch before we changed platforms, and then there's persons that have followed me since we changed platforms. But what ends up happening is the time between that void between not being on Twitch, does not account for, though. So if you had started following me on the other platform, that time that you have following does not translate over to Twitch. So you're either gonna have a bunch of followers from before that platform change, or there's gonna be a bunch of followers after the platform change. So just a reminder too that we are also live over on YouTube. All right, we do have a spot open for anybody that wants to join. High tier asymmetric battles. Oh, Seastrom. Would you like to join this time, Seastrom? I don't see you online at the moment. Yeah, I'm not seeing it on Pido Piper. I think maybe did Seastrom put herself into the queue in anticipation for it to be open later? Hello, Pido Piper.
How's it going?
Pretty swell so far. How you doing?
Not bad. I didn't realize I could do the auto collect festive tokens. It's like, here, do it for 600 ships. So that was all my ships all at once. Didn't have 600 ships. But anyways, I got like almost 8k tokens and bought 66 super containers and only got one ship. So sad. A Mahanagan tier 6. Anyways, I was just dealing with all that, processing all the super containers and stuff, so give me 1 second. Start off at one of my favorites, the Shikishima. Oh wait. Oh, there we go. Got to put it on.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna have to ask somebody else to relinquish their BB spot. Unless you want to go into operations, but huh?
No, it's all good. I just had the wrong battle mode going.
Release the Kraken.
This one seems to do well for me. There we go.
Prince Von Orange. All right. Well, looks like we're good to go.
But yeah, I was hoping to be lucky like you, man. 23 containers, 3 ships. Only reason I got the one ship is because I was guaranteed. I only had 8 left to go to get one. So you could say I've opened up 150 super or 250 super containers and only got one ship. I want some sympathy. I'm joking, but it is pretty bad luck.
Huh.
One reason I never go gambling.
Action stations!
13 years ago, 6 months, when I do believe Twitch was part of Justin TV. Yep.
Awaiting instructions.
Justin TV. One of the very first channels that I ever followed a long time ago. He used to play Counter-Strike and COD. And I was following a lot of Counter-Strike channels at the time. Tim the Tatman.
Anyways, I got the haul myself. I've only taken in like 2 matches, but I can already say it's a really nice ship.
I'm talking about the Prince Von, this one?
The haul.
Oh. No. So, Sky doesn't know it's stuck in your head?
Anyways, if I didn't go for that commander, I would have got the Kashiro, but I had to get the commander. I love the Dutch ships.
Yeah. You have it in there on that one right now? Their commander?
Actually, he's on the Good and Howden Lu right now.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Enemy force sighted on the
I
horizon.
don't really move my commanders around. I should, but we got so many.
Enemy battleship detected.
What's crazy is that you guys have 2,000 channel points to burn every single time you guys do that. Now, I know some of you guys are sitting on like 500,000 channel points. 300,000 channel points by bomb. That's also a couple, what is it, the prediction wins
Enemy
too.
cruiser detected. Enemy battleship detected. Enemy cruiser detected.
Twitch won't tell you how many points you have. There's no bots. The points that you might show up is basically a currency from one of the other bots. So if you opt in for like Stream Elements or Streamlabs to keep track of watch time, that will actually have points. Do I have watch time enabled for command?
Kansas just like triple citadel me.
Anti-aircraft gun cruiser on full alert. Torpedoes dead ahead! Hydroacoustic search activated. We're hull below the waterline! We're flooding quickly! Problem solved, sir. Fire alarm! Enemy battleship detected! Anti-aircraft gun cruiser on normal alert. Enemy cruiser detected! Enemy battleship sighted! Enemy cruiser sighted!
Alright.
Enemy battleship destroyed!
I saw that Catalan over here. Driving by and dropping torpedoes. My position.
Fire alarm! Enemy cruiser destroyed. Fire alarm! Problem solved, sir.
Are you not entertained? Oof.
Ah.
Enemy cruiser foundered!
Alright. I'm gonna try to grab the B cap. Gonna try to grab the B cap and then come back down and help you there, Captain Morgan. Or I think Pido Piper might be going over there to help you.
Okay.
Oh no.
Amazing how they even know where the airstrikes are gonna hit.
Hey. All right.
Well, guys, that's it for me.
All right, no problem, Captain Morgan. Thanks for joining tonight.
Have a good night.
Have a good one, Morgan.
Okay, good night, boys.
Pido Piper, do you get my alt account on your contact list?
Nope, I don't think so. But I can do it. There it is now, because I had an open chat with you still.
So I'm gonna change accounts then.
Oh, sorry, I got Alt Ignacio open.
Yeah, that's the alt account.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, I got the 5 battles done with the main account. Now it's time for me to get the 5 battles on the alt account.
Actually, I got both of them on contact.
All right, we have a spot open for North America.
And command has been set back to you.
Thank you, thank you. We got a spot open for asymmetric battles, high tiers. Anybody working on anything? Ooh, 16.3. What am I supposed to be buying? I think I was gonna go for I think Japan for Bungo. Minotaur, Duncan, St. Vincent. I can pick up the Duncan right now. Republic.
Yeah, you gotta do your times twos.
Janan. So we're close to getting the Janan. Still don't have a Libertad. Okay. I think I have everything that have been reset recently, so I just need to pick up the Janan, which is going to be pretty close. But I don't really have... I don't think I have a commander for that line either, do I? Let's take a look. I got a decent amount of commanders, okay. Oh, whoa. I got 3 Santas in here. And Steam-chan.
Yeah, like I said, I got tons of commanders. I figured you would too.
How many? Wait. 3 on this side, 4, 5. I got 5 Santas for the Pan-Asians.
You're killing me, Smalls.
What the? Okay. Well, let's go tear it up then. Spot open for North America. Any takers? Spot open for North America. High tiers. If you're working on anything in particular, let me know. Is that KC me in Kansas City? Oh. Is that Squire? UT Obstructus? Obstructus? Square UT Obstructus. Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Salem still has it. Yes, absolutely. Especially with the YouTube camo.
Kansas can kind of trick me sometimes because they're a little faster than I think. I think they're like part of that slow, you know, ship line, but they're not.
Going pretty well. Pretty well today there, Throwback. How you doing?
They look slow.
We were covering the console earlier today. Good couple hours. Console has an update coming up on Monday. Looks like Laffy is going to come over to console as well. Slightly different though. It gets an unlimited smoke charge. I don't know if it's smoke charges.
I'm thinking Dazzle with that thing would be really nice.
Right. Otherwise, though, we got a big update coming up on Wednesday.
Druid.
Nemen. I heard Portland's a mess. I don't live in the downtown area, and usually the news makes it worse. The problem with Portland is that it'll be on the news for like 2 city blocks or 3 city blocks, and then everybody thinks it's the entire town.
Enemy battleship detected.
Why play Salem over Des Moines if you're trying to make credits?
Isn't the heal better on the Salem?
Yeah, it's a super heal.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Only 8.5 kilometer radar though. Des Moines is 10. Literally the same guns. Ferris, I think it is. Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Yeah, Super Heal, it's a premium, so, well, a special premium, so you can pop in commanders as you feel. Good retraining boat, too. Dirt cheap repair cost. Has a increased multiplier for credit earning. And then, of course, you still get slammed by whatever broadside hits you take. Yeah, it's not a premium, it's a special ship. But you can still put commanders in and out, though, without having to retrain. Des Moines, you can't do that. If you run the Des Moines, the commander you put in there, you have to retrain for them, and then if you move that commander to another ship other than it being a special or premium ship, then you have to retrain them. So, yeah. Also, it's a coal ship. I'm really actually just trying to get out of the firing area. Because as you can see, I'm getting focused. It's mainly the battleships trying to take advantage of the broadsides.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
Jupit Juno, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard.
Team has taken the lead.
Moving away. What is this? This is the Bismarck, right? Okay, it's behind the island now. Everybody trying to get the broadside of the Salem. Even the Kansas from downtown over there. Okay, Momano, no problems. Take care. Have a good night. Thanks for that follow, even though I believe it's a refollow. Have a good night.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
Alright, we can focus on the Kansas on the left. And then there's two more Kansas. Man, Kansai. 3 Kansas left. We focus on the left-hand side, then we can move on over to the other two. Alright. GK and Gunther Lutheran, there is no substitute. Yes, when they're available, yes. Unfortunately, I relinquish the spot to those who want to run BBs. So I take my next best ship that can make a decent amount of credits. Napoli's okay for secondaries and ribbons. That's fine and all. If you need that for like your dockyards and such. But Salem is still a very good ship for tier 10s.
I don't play my Salem nearly enough.
I think what he meant was that the GK is a floating kerosene box. What's for dinner? Meatballs.
I put fire prevention on every battleship.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
oh
I
yeah,
feel
keep
like
it
that's
down
a
to
must.
3. Yeah, right.
And the negative 10%, you know.
Yeah, Beer Clock, I think he meant that the GK is like a floating kerosene box. It gets lit up on fire a lot. So it tends to attract a lot of HE shells. Yeah, D's put some meatballs in on the fryer a bit here, fried them up, and then put them in spaghetti sauce, let them simmer for a bit. A little bit of noodles. Not very much. We don't do the spaghetti like angel hair noodles or anything. You virtually never use HEs. Oh, right. In German battleships. Yeah, APs is like way to go, man. Alright. Only 185,000 damage there. It took a decent amount of potential damage, actually, so I'm gonna take a gander. Okay, 391,000 credits on a green booster is not that bad. But servicing cost is what really hit me there. 94,000 on the servicing cost for that, mainly for the ammunition. Servicing cost is going to be 75,000 no matter what I do with the ship, but then the actual ammunition is a little higher. So 40% on the credit boosting package. Sorry, on the package is 50% more. The booster's only 40. That's all I can afford at the moment. And yeah, so netted about 300,000 credits. So with the difference here between your Des Moines is my Des Moines commander is more geared toward player versus player, and I can take another commander and put it in the Des Moines for maybe doing some operations and such, but I will have 2 commanders retrained for that. I'll take the Des Moines, but the main difference on it is this. So I do not have the bonus package for the Des Moines. I can throw in a green booster here. Don't really need boosters there. I can put in a green here, green here. I can even do the blues for a couple of them here. But just from this here, it's only going to be 40% credit boost. No package on that. So my credit earning on the Des Moines will be really low. But I'll run it. Same 2 signal flags that I have on the Salem.
Not so sure how the Halford will help us much here. We don't have any problem spotting them in asymmetric.
Yeah. Man, Bearcock, he just really wants to fight you, doesn't he?
General quarters.
I think the GK does great.
I'll mention it before. I don't run the GK in regular matches. It does get burned down pretty quickly before you can get into any range for secondaries a lot of times against human players. But if you're running PvE environment versus either scenarios or in this case asymmetric battles, GK survivability is phenomenal. But
I don't try to push it as hard as other German ships. Sorry.
Yeah. No,
It don't have torpedoes,
yeah.
so, and it's just got the main battery that hits like a hammer. I tend to try it at medium long, mostly. That's the glory of it. Without the torpedoes, I don't feel the urge to charge in. It's the main battery that I appreciate the most on it. German steel's pretty resilient too, so fighting at medium and long, it holds up. Of course, I got a secondary build on it like all German ships, so.
Oh. Launch right side too.
Enemy heavily damaged.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
Enemy battleship detected. The ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir.
Yeesh. No.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Well, the Maga can get through my front. The Kansas can get through my fronts. I'm gonna have to burn these guys down.
Our team has taken the lead.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Stuff behind me too. Only a Bismarck. Okay, cool. Oh.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Yeesh. 30 seconds. My gosh, the Amagi hasn't been missing. He's not going to miss his next shot, though. 20 seconds. Yeah, that's it
It's
right
like they're
there.
all hanging out of my range.
Oh, you missed still. Oh my gosh.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Oh my. Oh, I forgot the Monarch was over there. I forgot there was a Monarch over that way. Probably what slapped me earlier. Oof, okay.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Shite.
Torpedoes to port.
Oh, that one's hitting. No, rudder shift time. Ooh, yeah. High Fire, why do you go with rudder shift time over the acceleration mod for your engine? Because I tend to dodge torpedoes more often with that. I like the response to turning on a dime sometimes. Ooh, we have a tier 7 in here? Oh! So we had a tier 9 random, okay. Hello, Ganizen now. Meet my heavy AP rounds. Melted.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
Okay, so 375 or 374 shell hits. This damage is much more higher than our damage with the Salem. We did end up taking quite a bit of hits and still repaired as much as we can. So I'm going to put this game at a low of 400,000 credits. And I'm gonna say we're gonna net about 250. Even if this game has more damage and whatnot than the Salem. So here we go. What's
And
the
it didn't do a ton because they never came too close.
407,000 credits. That's because I don't have a bonus package for the Des Moines. And yeah. Netted 258,000. So, not having that bonus package versus the Des Moines over the Salem, I am not making as much credits. Yeah, I'm doing damage. Yeah, absolutely. Getting base experience, getting damage, absolutely. Yes. So the Des Moines can do really well. Yes. It can shout out the damage. Yes, it can do it. But since it's not a special ship, I don't have a package for it. And I'm not willing to drop 4,200 dubs for the Des Moines special package. So, I'm stuck with about 50 to 60,000 credits less using the same boosters. If I had a blue booster on there, it would be even higher, of course, but I don't have any blue boosters. So, all in all, I would prefer to use the Salem if I'm trying to make money off of these matches. Des Moines is a phenomenal ship. It used to be one of my favorite ships back in the day. Still kind of is, but I don't play it as often as I used to. Used to play the Des Moines a lot. That's how I kind of know the positioning, what type of shells can go through the front, that kind of thing. I used to be a menace with the Des Moines, but it seems like more and more ships have over the 406mm cannons or 510s. And Des Moines basically just turned into a light cruiser overnight. Just gets smacked everywhere. Anywhere and everywhere, it just gets smacked. So I basically just kind of stopped playing it and just went with Kid. Usually because when I'm playing the Kid, I'm usually paired up with somebody else, usually in a carrier. And we tear it up with the carrier/Kid combo. So Kid ended up turning into basically my most used ships on pretty much all of my accounts. My European Union accounts, both my North America accounts, all that. So someone was asking about the GK. Let me show you something. Now, back in the day when we had scenarios with flagships. I told you. Yep. Kid being the most fought battles. Spotzilla, 125 million spotted damage. There it is. 524,000 doubt damage with the GK. In one battle. But I know why this. I know what this battle was. This was not a regular match. No. You can tell what your highest damage is in a regular match by looking at your stats. But this was right here. This was operations with flagships. 500,000 damage. So when it comes to what actual ship you have and the most damage in a regular match, it is this. Oh, lo and behold, look at that. So this account, not my main account. This is my second North America account, not my main account. My main account has 305,000 in a Montana. I know this because I've had that record forever. This is the most damage done in a regular match, and it goes to the GK. 225,000, 158,000 damage in a regular match. So, probably Oland. Nope, Kid, 73. Most ships destroyed in a match, Lennon, not surprised. Most experience done in a Talon, 4,734. Well, over 500. Well, 500,000 damage in randoms would be absolutely be nuts. Yes, that would be. I would say impossible, but it's doable. I've seen people break some records. I've seen whenever they do that leaderboard thing, and I see like 400,000 damage in a regular match. I'm like, bro, are you serious? That's just ridiculous. But it's doable. It is. Oh. How'd that happen? How'd that happen? Did it because I went to the profile or something? Okay, so Pied Piper's out. Oh, WOSM is out.
Oh no, I'm here. I was saying goodbye.
Oh, okay. Alright, later, Pied Piper.
I was saying goodbye to Wushi.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, I see. But you're still sticking around.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want to play?
Shikishima.
Go for it. Go for it. Alright, of course.
Yeah, I think it does good on this mode, asymmetrics.
Absolutely. Alright, so we're only in the second container. We need to do a couple more to get that third container. Ugly Mug, invite sent. Anybody else? They should just release a GK Black. Ooh. A GK Black edition. Ooh. I'd be down for that too. Yeah. I mean, Rhode Island, I actually do really well. Rhode Island for like ribbon challenges and stuff like that. So Rhode Island's still a phenomenal ship too. But yeah. All right. Here we go. Oh, wait, last warning, were you asking for a div?
Yeah, my curve first, I got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Krang as the commander.
They probably won't release the GK Black, as GK used to be a tech tree ship until Prusen replaced it, but I mean, a GK is a special premium ship. So is the Rhode Island. So I would assume that maybe something in the future would happen, probably. Wargaming said that they'll never have submarines in the game, and look where we are. Oh yeah!
Action stations.
I didn't think dockyard ships were going to be able to be built again. Like, you know, fear of missing out. I'm like, well, it's a dockyard ship. You're not going to be able to get it unless you get like Santa containers and stuff. Lo and behold, Puerto Rico twice and Lucian twice.
Awaiting instructions.
We already built the Lucian, by the way. Now we're building it again, but B version. Just happens to coincide with timing. You start the Lucian grind this Wednesday for North America, Thursday for EU. A month later, it is Black Friday. Almost 2 months. 2 months later, it's Black Friday. But that means that you'd probably have 6 to 8 weeks of building, which puts you right on top of the Black Friday event.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert.
Remember, Wargaming tends to do Black Friday ships early. Like, you will see them, like, literally after Halloween or on Halloween. So, every other establishment and retail does Black Friday after Thanksgiving, right? Or during the week of Thanksgiving.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Yeah, now it's like, here's a whole month. What the?
You're killing me, Smalls.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on normal alert.
Gotta get them sales, right? Catch your Pokemon, guys.
Enemy battleship detected.
What do you mean? You can catch them too, Semi. Tight rocks. You just throw the Pokeballs at it. So it's a random chance of getting it. It's no guarantee you'll get it. You gotta have the Pokepass though first. Yeah, multiple people can catch the Pokemons. Hey, Blue KQ. Didn't you steal my... Oh my gosh. Hey, Wibbly Weather. Hey, McMurdo Jack. Yep, same here. It is... Looks like a week of rain today. And not only was it raining, someone was doing their either field burn or it was a chimney. Smelt that autumn chimney burning smell with the rain. So it's like, yep, autumn has arrived. So wet, and have a 6-point buck in your front yard along with his harem. Cool. Yep. We do end up getting all 4 seasons here. Nice blistering summer for a couple of months, if that. An autumn and spring for sure. Sometimes a nasty winter. Oof.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Did I get baited by a chat message that Semi sent? That wasn't actually sent by the Pokemon.
Our team has taken the lead. Enemy battleship destroyed.
Oh, the Wiggle Tough was caught by a Abominator. Neither of you got it. The ones that were fighting over it. Oops. Rub it in, bomb. Rub it in. Rub it in. $56 outside. My heat is off, but it's 71 inside right now and no breeze at all. You have your windows open to boot. I guess that into their argument. Yep. Today and tomorrow are the last day of the Valorant promos. Every 5 gifted subs, Valorant gifts 1 sub, potentially more. If you do end up 10 subs, they'll gift out 2 more subs as well. 20 subs for. There's also an increased chance that they'll actually double over those goals, or not goals, double over the subs too. Welcome back there, Momana, no problems. Almost forgot food porn, honey walnut shrimp with balsamic rice and Italian red peppers on the side. Bro. I just had dinner.
Bruh.
And that just sounds like frickin' delicious. No. So you're saying food porn, breaking that sentence, honey walnut shrimp. Momentum problems is drunk.
Our victory is in sight.
Amazon or Adam and Eve have porn honey. Alright, how many more rounds do I need on this? Yeesh. Low on the credit earning.
I gotta call it.
2 more. Alright, Pido Piper, no problem. Thanks for joining tonight.
I wanted to hang more, but my wife wants me.
Uh-oh. Alright, Wi-Fi girl. Later. Honey dusting powder. Everyone should have it in the nightstand. Oh my gosh. What the... Where's this you guys are confusing me with the conversation. Momana pulling a thread. Sorry, a lot of typos. Fat fingers, shake hand. Yeah. Oof, that was the bottom. Okay, beer clock. I gotta do 2 more battles yet for my GQ Johnny to be cleared. Speaking of that GK, we're gonna pair it up with Gunther Luchins. Luchins. I use the 420s, even though I know you can do it fast. Oof. I know you can do a faster reload with the 406s, but I like the 420 derpies. Alright, beer clock, or good day to you, beer clock Australia. Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday for those that are in Australia. We're late on Monday. Sure. Oh, I don't actually have you on my friends list over here. Maybe I do. Oh. Which BB is good to print experience and credits and asymmetric if I do not have Palmer or Valparaiso. Okay. Blue, did you want to run a BB? John Bart's good. Yeah, John Bart's actually a good one too. Yeah. True. If you don't have Valparaiso and you don't have Palmer, then yeah, GK would probably be your next bet, or John Bart. Tai Hong? Yeah. Alsace is a regular ship. However, there is a premium Alsace out there. It's a Pan-Asian ship. So we had this one. Wujing. So Wujing is an Alsace premium. Yep. It has the same 380s and the same 100s and 152s at 12 kilometers. I even set it up for full secondary build, and it kicked ass. And you want to know where I played this at? Those World War II missions. Because the Alsace itself is really good with secondaries, and the Wujing is a premium Alsace. It literally kicked butt. Yeah. Yeah, you're not going to be able to get like into Lutheran secondaries and stuff like that, but even this guy here actually has a pretty decent, just a couple activations you can use. For 1.5 million potential damage, consumable reloads goes down. So. And then this one here too. I enjoyed the Wujing. It's an Alsace, but it's a Pan-Asian, basically rebrand. Not rebrand, but like a copycat, but being a premium though, and it made a lot of money. Okay. Oh, we still need a third container. So I need to put one of these in. Oh, I don't want to do the blue ones. This one here. So I need to make some experience for the third container. Hello, dirty suits. I also had a good luck in the Shikishima, did you? Hopefully missiles don't come into the main play modes and just stay a separate game mode, because I think it will destroy the regular game mode. Maybe. You have the Wujing? Nice. Speaking of those ships, do you think they will always stay the best printing ships? No. Stuff will change. Yeah, stuff will change. Speaking of Alsace, there's one. Nah, just wait until your tier 12s come out, and then your tier 11 special ships come around, and they start making credits.
Howdy.
Hey there. Long time no talk.
Yeah, I lurk more than I end up chatting.
It's all good.
What's been good?
I'm gonna be on the front page of Twitch here on Wednesday.
Action stations.
Yeah, applied for it. I got partnered back in February. I'm sure you remember. I think you remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. No, it's all you had to do was come back and show them you
Good
were
luck
serious.
and fair seas.
I was a partner someplace else, and pay attention to me, recognize.
Yeah. TwitchCon coming up, a couple weeks too.
Did you end up going to PAX West?
Awaiting
No,
instructions.
I have not been to PAX West in a little bit. I did go last year because my brother had a concert for Metallica Pantera. So there was a concert on Friday, concert on Sunday, so there was a day in between. And I basically showed Dee's, my brother, PAX. They got it separated in a lot of different buildings now. They do a lot of walking.
I did a lot of walking that year we went.
Yeah, true.
That was a long time ago, but I think I walked like 20 miles that day.
Yep. Hey, Jarrett Rex. Hey there. Thank you for the raid. Let me get you a couple shout outs there. Jarrett Rex. What the average gamer is anything but average when it comes to sinking ships, World Warships, and Diablo 4. They're always ready for action with the sprinkle of attack of all the floofs and dash of dockyard grind in their streams. Are nautical adventure and what we can
Enemy force
miss.
sighted on the horizon.
Evening, Jarrett Rex. Rex, hello, hello. How was your stream? No man, no problem said come on. Well, you gotta do exclamation mark come on. If you have the original OG Missouri, the one that you picked up for free experience back in the day, that still has a baked-in credit earning.
I need support.
And same thing with a couple of the... Was it Kuroshabi? The camouflages that had bonuses toward them. So there's a key camouflage. If you have it, you have a higher credit earning for it.
Enemy battleship sighted. Enemy cruiser detected.
The ship is on fire.
I see. Sound change back because I don't have that commander on it. Hey, Jarrett Rex, thank you for the raid. My name is High Fire Community Contributor for World Warships North America and for Legends. Jarrett Rex, I hope your stream went well, man. I hope the rounds went well. Appreciate the raid.
Problem solved, sir.
Happy Monday. We said the same thing about subs and CVs.
Ship is on fire.
Here. Suppose one eye cam can see straight. Oh boy. Does sound like you got a little bit messed up there. Momentum problems.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Enemy battleship sunk. Confirmed penetration.
Yeah, I took my brother to PAX just for that single day on Saturday last year. Met up with a couple of supporters of the stream. Well, they live up there in Seattle too. It was fun. Yeah, there was nothing in particular that I was looking for in PAX and such. Went to a couple panels. Obviously, there's LineCon for anything you want to do, so.
Yeah, I think, you know, even that year.
Enemy battleship detected.
2017, I think it was. It was mostly for me just to meet
Enemy cruiser sighted.
and whatnot. And I haven't been super excited about getting a new game.
Yeah.
I'll finish that one.
Oh.
Enemy destroyer detected.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Explain, please, what front page is going to do, as I plan to do a long lurk, and that means when you first go to twitch.tv without actually going to any particular page, you have a carousel at the very top of the page. You have to be a partner with Twitch in order to be up there. That used to be a very lucrative spot that a lot of partner streamers, usually large streamers, would have up there, and you would have to know someone in Twitch before in order for you to be on the front page. Last year they opened it up to all partners,
dead ahead.
and you have to apply for a segment of time to be on the front page. Now, some persons might have been up there and they probably maybe prefer their content and such, but they do tend to try to give new partners the ability to be featured up there on the front page. You're basically being promoted on the front page of Twitch. Your content is up there for anybody when they first go to the website, right there in the front, without having to go into any particular streamer's main page. So essentially what it does is it will provide you more eyes on your content, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're all going to be engaging. Like they may not chat. So essentially it's you're up there in the front as soon as you go to the main page of Twitch. You go to twitch.tv, there's a carousel right there in the front, and your face and your stream can be right there in the top. And someone can click on it, and they can go into it, and they can start listening and watching to your stream. That is what a Twitch front page is. Yeah, pretty much, yes. Like when you go to Google something and that particular thing is right up on the top. Right. So you can't pay for that. You can't tell Twitch, I want to be on the front page. You have to earn it. So being part of a partner now for Twitch, remember the purple check mark that we got back in February, opened up more opportunities for us, and that's one of them. Being featured on the front page, basically being accepted on that, allows your content to be basically up there, and when anybody just goes to Twitch. And in the last couple of weeks, I've gone there, just basically just go to twitch.tv, and there's a carousel of probably about 8 streamers sometimes. And it's been various content. Some people are just playing speedrun. Some people are DJing it out. There's a lot of DJs. Or there can just be building a video game or something like that, or putting together Legos. You can't get on the front page of Twitch unless you are partnered. So they are allowed partnered, and you apply for a time slot. And we have our time slot of 8 hours that we're going to be up on the front page of Twitch on Wednesday. Yeah, we applied for it last month. I applied for it for September 12th, which was Friday. So if you remember this month, I'm already thinking October. This month in September, I applied for it for September 12th. That was going to be the last day of the birthday streams. You remember the birthday week? That Monday. So you can only apply for one day in one time slot. You can't apply for multiple days and multiple time slots. So I applied for basically a noon to 8 o'clock on Friday, September 12th. And my explanation was that it was going to be the last stream for the birthday week. We were going to do a whole lot of giveaways. We were going to be celebrating. I was declined. So I did not get the acceptance for that day in September. So I have TwitchCon coming up in a couple of weeks, and I'm also attending a wedding the weekend prior. I'm not going to have all of October to choose to stream on the front page, so I essentially just went, all right, well, what's the first day we can apply? The 1st. It's Wednesday. It's usually patch day. It's usually we're doing something. It's usually a really rock solid day for a lot of ships content. Usually my community, there's a lot of you guys are hanging out on Wednesday. I figured, you know what? That'll be a good solid day. Maybe there won't be so many people applying because it's not a weekend. And sure enough, I got the 4 o'clock to midnight. All times are Pacific. Twitch is on the Pacific time zone. They're in San Francisco. It was either going to be like 12 to 8 or 4 to midnight. Oh, you can even stream in like 3 o'clock in the morning. I wasn't really want to do that. But I did it kind of later to see if we can get like a guaranteed slot. And we do. They do tend to try to prefer those that have never been on the front page, and we have not. So I applied for it in September on a Friday, got declined, probably because it was a Friday, and there was a bunch of other probably featured streamers that have better content than I do, or just basically just no available slots, period. And then so I can only apply for it once a month. So what I did is when October came around, I applied for the 1st. Basically said that the Navy 250th anniversary is coming up from this update. Even though it's going to be a couple weeks from now from that, it's still being featured as the Warships update this time around. So that's what I told them. I was basically, we're going to be featuring the Navy 250th anniversary for ships. And I've never been on there, and I wanted to be on the front page before going to TwitchCon. Dirty Suit 96, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. And Shifyo, I think it is. Thank you for the follows. Welcome aboard. Yeah, so since we got partnered, there's every month or so you can apply it for front page, and I wanted to be on the front page for the birthday streams. But unfortunately, I wasn't accepted on the birthday stream front page. So basically, I wanted to get something in before TwitchCon because I just don't have that availability throughout the whole month to try to select another day. Middle of the week, hopefully it's not too popular of a time zone, and we'll see. Also, it's right after, I think what ended up happening is I think a lot of people were applying for it because of September. So I will have to keep this, I'll have to keep this in mind for future, for next year. If I'm going to apply for anything in September, it's probably going to have to be middle of the week or a late night time to do it because of September is a usually heavily promoted time for Twitch. And for communities, like right now for the Valorant stuff. Valorant's giving out 1 gift of sub for every 5 gift subs that you do. It's a promo that they're doing. So if we had been on the front page anywhere between Friday to now, it's probably going to be extremely difficult to get heavily in demand. So being in October 1st, the promotions are over. Promotions are over, so pretty sure other streamers are going to be like, well, who wants to stream that day? Well, let's see how it goes. Yeah, but Tuesdays are usually very noisy. A lot of commotion and stuff goes on Tuesday. Plus, that's still under the promotion of September. So I didn't want it to be super noisy to be unattractive. Someone that pops in and they just hear like never-ending comms and stuff and really noisy, that can drive people away. So what I'm hoping to do is I'm going to put something up on my screen here. It says TwitchCon bound. At least that's an idea. And we're going to treat it like a charity stream, but not a charity stream. We can't do charity streams or a sponsored stream during that slot. So it's more of it's basically you're just promoting your community, being on the front page. You're just basically, it's a promotion, really what it is. I could apply for it next month as well. Lord Zat says he's applied for it numerous times and continues to get rejected. I think it's time. I think if more people are flexible with their time, they might be able to get the front page promos. Kind of like a business. You know, when you put an ad out in Super Bowl, you know that the Super Bowl is extremely heavily expensive because there's a lot of eyes, right? So if you apply for a time zone that is like right in the middle of dinner time for most of the United States,
direct front.
It's probably going to be a very popular time to try to apply for, right?
Problem solved,
Imagine
sir.
so. But if you applied for a time that's not as popular as in the middle of dinner, then there may not be as many applicants for it, and you might get accepted for it. But that requires you being flexible. I think Overlord Bo, he did like a 24-hour stream. So he did a 24-hour stream, and he was streamed right on top of the front page, even if it was like really late at night. He did it. And he basically wanted to get the acceptance for it. That's why he did it so late.
Enemy battleship sighted.
The ship is on fire.
Enemy cruiser detected. Enemy destroyer sighted. Enemy battleship detected.
Thanks, Afflictions. Oh, here, yo ho ho, what's up? Hey there.
Confirmed penetration.
Honestly, I don't think you really see very many World of Warships on the front page. I think the last time, other than Overlord Bo, the last one I saw on front page was Sohn.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Sohn actually was on the front page at one point, and he was doing a birthday stream. But that's been a while.
Our team has taken the lead.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Step 1, get partnered. Yes. That is a requirement for the front page promo.
Torpedoes to port.
Sometimes some sacrifices have to be made. Time zones, type of games that you play, content sometimes too. Consistency is key. Once you get a fine time that you can be on just about almost every day at the exact same time, you will have a more consistent viewership. I had to drop my console version of ships for about a month.
Main turret critically damaged.
In order for me to be consistent with the content of Warships, and that helped on it. But little did I know that just changing time zone later after I was partnered might have put me over the required numbers too. But I didn't know at that time.
Enemy battleship foundered.
So after 1 month of not streaming the console, I did come back, looked at the numbers, and applied for partnership, and just made sure that I had the numbers that they're looking for and the consistency, and I had it. So it was a push, because I actually had started that push earlier in the year, so I didn't really like focus on it until the top of the year. 2025 came around and went, look, we got to really hunker down on the partnership and numbers. What do I need to do this? And we just brainstormed, me and my community, my mods and stuff, we're looking at numbers left and right and just seeing what we can do. And ultimately, consistency. Again, dropping the content for console for just a little bit to be more consistent for the ship's PC. Drove the numbers up over an average. Made sure I had those particular 75 viewership and higher. But ultimately, too, Twitch finally started to accept raids as numbers for your partnership. And so we, as a CC for Warships, I get raids from the main channel every once in a while, and that boosts the numbers required of those 8 streams that they were looking for previously. Now it's 6. You still have to get that 75 concurrent viewership though over several like weeks and days and such. As Bo often says, some of you may die, but others a sacrifice I'm willing to make. I've been hovering around average of 60 viewers for months. Yeah. I was at 45, 50 for the longest time. 45, 50, and yeah, that 60 was about what I was looking at too, and it would went up to like 60, and then it would just hang around 70. So it's like almost every month it kind of went from like 45 to like 55, bump to 60, and then it would be like 70. It would be almost there. And then something would happen and it would bring it back down to 45 again. And then we have to bring it back up. And it's a pain in the ass. It literally is a pain in the ass because you tear out your hair trying to figure out what the hell you want to do with the numbers. And then there's other people that don't even look at the numbers and they just stream for the fun of it and don't care, and they get partnered, and it's like, oh, okay, well. Honestly, I think that's it's consistency, the timing, and honing in on where your community watches. When does your community tend to watch more often, and what audience you're trying to basically gather. I never did a code giveaway, did I? I did a weekend pass giveaway, but I never did a code giveaway, did I? As I said 7:30 and it's already 8:45. Alright, here's a booster code giveaway for those that are still sticking around ships right now. Exclamation mark jingles. I got a couple more rounds in May here, Blue KQ. And then I'm probably gonna wrap it up. Yeah, it's taking it. So we got a booster code up for Warships. Gives you 30 of the blue boosters, 10 experience, 10 free experience, 10 commander experience. Exclamation mark jingles in chat. When it gets to you, I just remember how stoked I was to get 10 viewers. Yeah, switching platforms twice really makes it perceptive too. When I moved from Twitch over to Facebook and I only had like maybe 5 people watching, and then that grew over years, and the next thing you know, I'm sitting on 300 people out of nowhere. It was exciting, but then the very next year, stuff was just going downhill, and it makes you second guess like your content and stuff like that. And reality is, it could have been just a platform, and then having to basically make a decision, abandon your community that you built over there to basically rebuild a whole nother community again. That's what you have to work. That's what you have to do. Went over here, back over here to Twitch. I'd have 30 people, if that, 25. Some days it would just dip down to 15. Have to rebuild, keep the time going, and just keep the numbers up and going. There's a lot. It's crazy how many people just give up when they're so close to actually getting it, and they just have to push through, continue what they're doing. The Patapon Hero. Patapon Hero, thank you for the Prime. Welcome aboard. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the Prime sub. The Patapon Hero, thank you. Well, okay. Ugly Mug, yes, there is a few of you that followed me over there to Facebook, and then there's a good chunk of you guys followed from Facebook over to Twitch, and I do appreciate the changing in the platforms and following from, because I know it was not convenient to go from a platform that's like you can get all your news feeds and then you see my live stream and then you can just tune into it and watch, versus another application, a whole other website and such, and you have to download like a different app and whatnot. There are persons over on the blue side that will refuse to watch on Twitch. There is. I can mention anything and everything about where I'm streaming at, whatnot, but they just will not come. They will not watch on Twitch, period. And the same thing happened too when I moved over to Facebook. There was a group of persons that were just like, nope, not gonna watch over there, period.
Stay away from my vodka!
Been great. I gotta go print credits, but I'll be around often. Okay. If you have Amazon Prime, you can use a free sub. Just link your account. Yes, yes. Are they abandoning the sea flank up there? I see that.
Enemy force detected.
Jingles, guys. It's a booster code. Sorry I don't have it up on the screen. I'll try to take care of that right now. Exclamation mark jingles for a booster code. Exclamation mark jingles.
The ship is on fire.
Oh. Did I put it up there? Yeah. There it is.
Problem solved, sir.
One of the rules though for being featured on the front page of Twitch though is I cannot multi-stream to other platforms. So on Wednesday we're going to be exclusively streaming here on Twitch.
Enemy battleship detected. Enemy cruiser sighted.
Torpedoes to port.
Uh-oh.
We've destroyed an enemy battleship.
Russia's in Belarus. So I found out they never really closed the office in Minsk, Belarus. That actually just is the Mir Tankov. So the Mir Koroble is out of St. Petersburg, and the Mir Tankov still continued to actually be part of their other non-wargaming division. Apparently. So when Wargaming dropped the Minsk Belarus office, they just basically merged into Mir Tankov and Mir Koroble. Less the studios, basically, for both of them. So they didn't really close the Belarus office. Wargaming exited the Belarus office. So essentially, like, everybody that was already there in the Belarus office just basically changed ownership. Changed management, and changed ownership is what happened there. Wonder if they will ever make new CCs. Seems like a bunch of CCs have gone MIA. Yeah. You got to realize that there's a lot of community managers that come in and out of the Wargaming office in Austin. It's tough once community managers are established and they start looking at who to bring on, and then next thing you know, they're moving on, and a new community manager comes in. It's tough for consistency. It's supposed to be every quarter. Every quarter was supposed to be like an audit where they look at potential streamers and stuff to bring on for CCs. Sabetti, thank you for the 7 months resub for tier 3. Morning to you.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
Sabetti, thank you for the tier 3 and for 7 months now. Appreciate it. Welcome back, welcome aboard, and good morning. Thank you for the 7 months. Appreciate it. So Kilo India Alpha. You have a very similar name to Hotel Kilo Actual. That's why I keep getting that mixed up. Kilo India Alpha, there was the CC program was supposed to be basically shuffled every quarter. Every quarter was supposed to be kind of audited, but with so many different community managers coming in and out of the Wargaming office, I don't think they actually get to that quarterly audits. Just Kilo. So I don't think they actually get to those quarterly audits and such like that. I find it kind of funny though when I moved from Facebook back over to Twitch. Bogsy thought I was creating a new channel on Twitch. And I was like, no, I'm not creating a new channel. I'm just basically trying to revive my community and rebuild on Twitch. It wasn't necessarily a new channel. I moved over platforms and then moved back. New channel would have been YouTube. My YouTube channel would be like a new channel kind of thing. So Bogsy thought I was like actually creating a new channel on Twitch and such, and not really what it is. It's just a continuation because I wasn't going to continue to multi-stream, or I couldn't actually multi-stream at the time. When I moved back over to Twitch, Twitch had an agreement thing I couldn't multi-stream to Facebook, and then they eventually dropped it. I returned back over to Facebook a few times on the multi-stream, but then I eventually completely dropped it altogether. But Bogsy thought I was creating a new channel, and I told him no, this is just a continuation of the channel that I had started a long time ago and returned to. So I kept my CC status from here to Facebook, continued to do some kind of makeshift giveaways on that platform. It was
Our victory is in sight.
It was confusing because of how many people can share posts to personal profiles, and then personal profiles, people would reply to them thinking that they're doing the giveaway and such. So it was like, ugh. It was always so like convoluted.
Our team is taking the lead.
At least here, when you're doing the giveaways, you got to be here. You got to be watching. They can enter, and then you can do the giveaway. You just couldn't do that on the blue side. You had to do like a post, and then people reply to the post, and then you picked a winner. So I kept the CC status, but every time that they wanted to give me codes, they didn't understand the metrics for Facebook, because there was the live concurrent viewership, there's the reach, and there was the potential reach and all that stuff, and all of it was just so many different metrics. Oh, and the returning viewers and retention was so much different than numbers they can pull over on Twitch or YouTube. They just always gave me tier 2 codes because they just didn't want to deal with it. So they just didn't want to deal with all the numbers that Facebook always gave. That they were just like, here's a tier 2 codes. And then when I came back to Twitch, then they realized, okay, the numbers are not the same anymore, and they brought me back down to a tier 1 CC status, which is fine. But now I need to bring myself back up to the tier 2, but you know, that takes time too. I'm not sure if we're gonna be doing another one. It's getting close to, well, let's do a code giveaway. Here's everybody that's entered in so far. I mean, there's 3 tiers. There's 3 tiers based on your numbers, Kilo. If you ever notice, like, someone like John the Ruthless or so will have just so many codes to give out and such, that's because he consistently has an average viewership really high. And the program will continuously give them like a tier 3 status, and they just get more codes. So when you first get brought on board on CC, you get like, I want to say just like 5 CC container codes, and then like only about 15 of your booster codes. And you might think that's a lot, but only 5 CCs in a matter of a month, you really have to spread those out, right? Depending on how often you stream for one. If you don't stream very often, you can probably have a lot of codes to give away for sure. But if you have a higher concurrent viewership, I believe it's 100. After 100 concurrent viewership, it goes up to tier 2 status, and that has to be an average of the entirety of, like, I think 3 months, the whole quarter. Then you get a couple more codes. You get like 7 CC container codes, maybe 20 of the boosters. Someone, I believe, like Bo status, where he can bring in 300 concurrent viewership over a series of the entire quarter, would be like a tier 3. I don't really know how many codes he gets on it, but the larger the channel, the larger concurrent viewership, the more codes you get every month. So for me, on the blue side, we were constantly in a tier 2 status because I think they just didn't really know how to interpret the numbers. Now, I was only like maybe 1 of 3 CCs ever. Level Cap was there on Facebook for a little bit, and he joined the program, was accepted because of his YouTube channel, and then he stopped streaming on Facebook. So other persons tried to apply for CC status. Fat Guy Gaming, he still streams on Facebook, and he is a Warships Legends CC, but he doesn't play enough on the PC to become a CC for PC. So his content is primarily the Xbox and console version, and he was accepted as a CC on Facebook there, but he also multi-streams on other platforms too. He's still a CC for the Legends. So Legends CC, there's like 20, maybe like 30, and they're spread out from YouTube, Twitch, mainly YouTube, and a couple are still streaming on Facebook and such. There are like 250 or 300 CCs for PC. Majority of them are EU. So when we were pushing for partnership and such, I was always constantly in competition with the EU guys on start times, no matter what I was streaming. So this is when later down the line I decided to shift over to the evening time, because I'm no longer really like competing with the EU guys. So watching me just saying, "Hey, Lord Zath, hello." All right, everybody enter. We have ads start in 30 seconds. Shit. Well, let's go ahead and support it then. All right, ads are rolling in a minute and a half right now. Oh, wow. Hey, Short Circuit, if you're still watching, Lord Zat's about 10 minutes away from you. And anyhow, the main reason why I went over to the Facebook at the time or so is that I saw an opportunity that no one else was really streaming there. No one else was on ships there. It was pretty much like a ground level of like no one's there. And it almost kind of feels like the same thing over in Kick right now. There's really nobody streaming Warships except for I think maybe Bo does over there in Kick. But I just don't think there's a very strong audience for Kick to be on for ships. Kick really reminds me of Facebook back in the day when Facebook was promoting Call of Duty. Call of Duty, Battlefield, Dead by Daylight, other games that tend to be viewer-centric and high-action kind of thing, tend to be promoted a lot more on Facebook than ships in general. Yeah. And it's streaming, the same problem with all new games, streaming platforms have no audience. Yeah. And I've been there and I've been there now, and that's why I really don't stream on Kick, is because it's just kind of like rebuilding. Luckily, I am just multi-streaming over on YouTube, and there is a few people that do end up watching on YouTube, and they tend to watch later on YouTube, where Twitch here, the VODs are only saved for like 30 days. The VODs are only saved for like 30 days, but over on YouTube, they've been there for a long time. You can go watch old previous live streams and such. What YouTube though is meant for is kind of like a long form or short non-live stream stuff. So if I were to record my content and then cut down to just highlights, that would be a YouTube video. Just live streaming over there, yeah, it gets some audience here and there. But if I were to like basically record like all my live streams and then just go through a video edit and just basically do the highlights on it, that would be like the long form content over there on YouTube. All right, enough blabbing. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck. Watch YouTube for entertainment and streaming for community and chat. Yeah, I remember that conversation there too, there, Blue. Thunder is still awake? Isn't it like 4 o'clock in the morning? 5? Is Thunder still here? 130882, are you still awake? Yeah, I remember that conversation there too, Blue KQ, of the mixer. And then I was still working a day job when I heard about that mixer thing going on. I was like, oh, wow. Thunder, 130882. Yeah, it's a mixer. Microsoft Mixer. Thunder, 130882. You still here? Thunder, 130882. Nah, I think Thunder's in Europe. That's what I'm saying. It's got to be really early. Uh-oh. Whoop. Ah. Ironclad. I know you're here. You just replied. Europe is closer to 6 a.m. You're here. I see you. Ironclad. I'm gonna get you a whisper. This is gonna be a booster code coming your way. It's got the it's the blue boosters. There you are. I was able to secure more codes for the front page of Twitch, though, thanks to Mr. Chu. So, Mr. Chu is generously able to secure some more codes for the front page of Twitch. So what we're gonna do here coming up is that we're not gonna have this program come up like this on the front page of Twitch on there for the giveaways. We will just have something going on in chat where you just type in a phrase or a command or so, and then you're entered in as a ticket. And then what'll happen is every hour we'll just draw a winner on the ticket. If they're here, they get whispered, boom, that's good to go. So basically, like, instead of having to be here every hour or so, you enter in, and then at the hours we draw the winner, and if they're here, then they just get a whisper and they get the code. So Misty was able to secure some more CC container codes, so we'll be doing CC container code giveaways probably all day on Wednesday. You good to go?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna make this in the last.
Sounds good. Unlocked the tier 10, so I'm all happy.
Cool. It's like a base defense, so we need to do.
General quarters.
Gotcha. Drive to the red circle. Okay.
Attention, all forces defend the base.
Awaiting instructions.
Do you remember the podcast?
Come on, man.
I don't know, 5-6 years ago, there was a couple of them.
Kalorn.
Shoot the Red, yeah, Kalorn and Kami Samurai had
yep.
the Warships podcast. Kami Samurai streamed a few times, I don't know, a few months ago now.
Yep. I see him every once in a while here and there. Yep.
Yeah, and then the other one, I can't remember who did it, but it was Shoot the Red Ships.
Kalorn went with us to the first summit in 2018, and it was Radar X was the community manager at the time. Fem wasn't that community manager yet; she was just a CC.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I do remember meeting Kalorn, and remember B-Ted was also a community manager with Radar X.
Yeah, based out of Austin at the time, I think, right?
B-Ted came from Operation Supply Drop.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
He was part of that crew for a bit.
And the other organization we met there in Seattle that time, that I'm glad is still around, Ready Up.
Is it Ready Up?
Isn't that the...
Or you mean Stack Up?
What was the veteran support organization?
Stack Up.
Yeah, maybe Stack Up. Yeah.
Right. What it is there was a year that I went to Penny Arcade Expo before you guys, and that was 2016. And Silverhawk used to be a moderator here for a while, and he played ships back in 2015, 2016, and he got a free trip to Penny Arcade Expo for the whole weekend. And he got through that trip through Stack Up. So he was like, I'm gonna be in Seattle for the whole weekend. Am I gonna see you? And I didn't have any days off. I was working the weekends, but I had Monday off, Monday, Tuesday. It was Labor Day weekend, Labor Day. So that Monday, took a 3-hour trip up there. I think I spent probably 3 hours running around the actual expo trying to find Silverhawk. And then finally found him, hung out, played a couple of games here and there. And then Shanghai met up with Silverhawk, and they were trying to get an Uber ride back to, is it Mercer Island?
Mercer Island.
Yeah. And lo and behold, I had my car up there. It was my work car, and I can fit people in it. So I gave them a ride. And gave them a ride back to Mercer Island. Ended up being pretty late, like 10. I was like, I'm not driving back to Portland 3 hours after running around in Penny Arcade Expo. I'd just be falling asleep at the wheel.
Right.
So I crashed out in their place. I just literally crashed out on the floor of one of their places. And since I made a decision to stay there, I was drinking there too. In the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, Tuesday, we got people that gotta go to the airport. All right. Dropped off like 3 of them at the airport and booked it back to Portland. Day after the holiday, I forgot about the traffic that comes in from Vancouver. Ugh.
Yeah, dude. And there's only 2 bridges between 2, you know, medium-sized cities. That's a problem.
And so that's how I met Shanghai, and Silverhawk is one of my moderators here on Twitch, and that was 2016. So when you guys decided to do PAX again the following year, that was 2017, and I think you guys met him. Das Valdez, remember him?
Yeah, I actually chatted with him in his chat when he was at some place that builds spacesuits.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, hey.
He was part of the Kirby program there too. He did a lot of that stuff. And then I eventually started to do casting on the actual official like launches and such.
Yeah, those pictures of sailing that Saturday still popped up.
Oh yeah? And there's Guppy. Remembers taking the Sunday ticket there. You guys
Ship is on fire.
For you guys to go to that.
Sunday.
Yeah. I think it was Sunday. It was like one of the last days. You guys weren't really interested in doing any more of the PAX, and I think you guys took the sailboats and stuff.
Our team is taking the lead.
No, I did not. I was still at the event.
Problem solved, sir.
Yep. I don't know who the YouTubers you guys went sailing with.
It was Das Valdez and what's his name? Blind IRL. He's a Twitch partner now. One other guy. You're right. I don't remember the name. But yeah. But the guy who set it up was Mihai something or other. He was a moderator. Somebody's chat.
We know Brain Cage went. Yes, Guppy.
There was another guy who was on Twitch from Portland area who had a full-time job at an athletic place near here.
Oh.
And but I haven't chatted with him in a long time either.
Is that Fairlight Excalibur? Or is that guy that does the big outdoor stuff?
Enemy battleship destroyed.
Yeah, I can't remember his name, but yeah, I know. I might know who you're talking about. There's a lot of different partners and stuff like that. Before 2019 happened, they used to do a couple of meetups and such in here in Portland.
There's actually a bunch of people. I was surprised for. I shouldn't have been surprised. I was surprised because Portland's not that big, but it does have a big tech community.
Yeah. Stone Mountain 64 lives out here in Hillsborough somewhere. He is the commanding officer a lot of times in the battlefield. He was one of the man dudes for Facebook Gaming, and still is. I'd have to probably dig through a couple of my photo archives. So I think we did take a couple of photos with the table we're at with Das Valdez and others.
Yeah, you know what's funny is not too long after that, Brain Cage and I were joking around. He goes, I'll send you a picture of a bunch of dicks, and he sent me that picture again. Just us at the table.
This is a sausage party, huh?
Enemy battleship destroyed.
The ship is on fire.
Oh, jeez. Next PAX is September 4th through the 7th, 2060. Yeah.
Problem solved, sir.
Yeah, Penny Arcade Expo in Seattle. That's what we're talking about. So that was back when Twitch actually did things for PAX. Had like a PAX party at one point or another. Had like stages and meetups and stuff like that. They don't do that now.
Right, well, they didn't have TwitchCon.
No, TwitchCon was 2015 at San Francisco. 2016 was in San Diego.
Really?
Yep. I remember because I went to a LAN party in 2015 when it was in San Francisco because I wasn't going to go up that way. But when TwitchCon came to San Diego in 2016, I went. That was my excuse to go down and visit family. Then the con.
Huh. I thought it started after that. That's okay.
And that's been the kind of the tradition. That's why my dad and now my brother goes too. It's been kind of like a family kind of thing. Go there together. They don't live in Southern California anymore. This is Blue KQ that's on the comms with me here, if you guys don't recognize the voice. We've been around Twitch for a while. Brain Cage originally came down in 2017 for Penny Arcade Expo in Seattle. Brain Cage used to stream out of, I believe, Vancouver, Canada. So if those names sound like you haven't heard them in a while, it's because I don't think Brain Cage streams much anymore. He does pop in every once in a while in the chat though. Says hi. I think that was the actual year that I met Guppy too. So I remember it because we had that condo place right behind the convention center. And Guppy, I don't think we met in 2016. It was because we were there for that my moderator there, and I took those guys back to the Mercer Island, and yeah, it was 2017 when I brought Blue KQ up there, and they gave you their Sunday pass and stuff, and we went to the con and such. Although we were following each other before then, for sure. But actual meeting, I don't think we actually met until 2017 when WeGetQ came up. I used to go to conventions back in the day, and now I have a job.
Destroyed.
I might be able to go back.
The ship is on fire.
Victory is in sight.
Problem solved.
It was in 2022. We came back to PAX. It was, you still had to wear a mask and such. And I had realized that Twitch and other platforms, they are not invested in the PAX anymore. So it just kind of went back to being like board games, any type of games that they wanted to get in, indie games, discussion panels kind of thing. That's about it. Or even like a little bit of tournaments here and there. So once I realized that Twitch was pretty much out of that market and stuff, it was like I didn't really have much more interest now going there. And yeah, last year we went just for one day. I skipped 2023 completely.
Yeah, I remember, I think maybe it was already 2 years ago, and times went by so fast that you asked if I was going up there.
Yeah.
Planning on thinking about or going.
Yeah, it was they reopened it in 2022. I was still on Facebook. I did the trip up there. Went with one of the guys that lives down here. Took them up there. They were still requiring masks, and you still had to do the ID card, proving that you got the vaccination. and it just wasn't what it used to be before. And from there, I was just like, I'm kind of over it, and didn't go the year after that. And then last year, I only went there for 1 day with my brother. Didn't go this year at all. So it just means different. It just feels different now than what it used to be.
Yeah, I mean, before it was a video game. Well, I mean, it started clearly with something else, but it was very much video game centric, breeding ground for germs. That's what I took it as.
Yes, the guy on the right, actually, I still believe he is part of Stack Up, I think. All right, Guppy, you ready?
There's nothing super private in there, but I'm not sure. I don't remember the guy's name. Yeah, the guy front right, and then Mihai, then you, then me, then Brain Cage, and then Armored Guppy.
We're gonna go down a little bit of memory lane right there. So this is that. Oh shit! Hold on. Was that the Crab Shack?
Yeah, it was Crab Pot. Some seafood
Crab
place.
Pot.
I forget the name of it right there.
I keep freaking. Oh, keep messing around with that here. Let me see if I can bring it back up. All right, here we go. I just won't touch it. So Armor Guppy on the left-hand side, bottom left, Brain Cage, middle, I believe Blue KQ, straight across from me, and myself on the top right corner. Did you say that's Mihai that's in the middle and the right?
Yeah, middle right. Mihai something or other. I don't remember the rest of his name, but he went back to Europe.
Oh, did he? And then, yeah, the guy on the bottom right here, actually, I think he still might work for Stack Up, maybe. Yeah.
Well, at the time, he was working for a big athletic company based in Beaverton.
Oh, yeah. I might have actually met him a few times, a couple PAX lands, not PAX lands, PDX lands. Now that I remember it, yeah, I was still doing LAN parties.
Yeah.
I still have my Operation Supply Drop shirt on.
His Brain Cage's plate's pretty much empty because he didn't eat that. He doesn't like seafood. We took him there, made him eat.
All right, man. Thanks for sharing the photo. Yeah, that's that brings back some memories. All right, for sure.
Yeah. I'll see you next time, man. Have a good time.
All right, you too. Thanks. Good night. Big Boys Table. Yeah, that's the not Crab Shack or Crab something or another. It's in Seattle. It used to be in Seattle. I don't know where they're at now, if they're still there. All right, who do we have streaming out there? Twitch. Tomorrow is month end. Means that I will be breaking down some numbers tonight. And we'll be going over it tomorrow night after the stream. There is only about 400 people watching. You know what? I haven't sent you guys on over to Lady Fufu in some time. It's literally, this is what we have. So, BFK for life. We got aerospace news. Lady Fufu, and I think a couple. There's Paint Too Fast again. Brian Stripper. Yeah, I think I'll send you guys on over to Lady Fufu tonight. It's been a while since we rated her. Let's see what it gives for recommendation. It is. Well, look at that. First recommendation, Lady Fufu. So, yeah. I haven't rated Paint Too Fast before, so maybe someday in the future here we will. So let's get this going, and I will see you guys mañana tomorrow for community night. We're going to be doing our normal community day, so it'll be starting up at 1 p.m. Pacific or 4 Eastern, and we'll be going for a pretty late night. It is month end tomorrow, last day of September, so I will likely be going over some numbers with you guys on the streaming stuff and whatnot, and hope to see you guys again tomorrow. Otherwise, though, we'll be on the front page again on Wednesday. We'll be on the front page on Wednesday. Normal time start for that will be a couple hours early, and then we'll be going very, very late on Wednesday. Take care. have a good night. Thanks again for everybody for tuning in. Congratulations to the weekend pass winners and the code winners, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for community night. Bye, guys.